Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. Today I've been requested to do a ramen mukbang, and then I thought I would include some sushi. I just did one package of ramen. I did try to eat the ramen in the last video I did a few months ago, and I just got super full. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a few bites of this. Today we have a love affair story that I'm going to tell you guys. It's a pretty long one, so I'm just gonna keep, I wrote some notes down. And today, since it's the weekend, we are going to be having some truly, I started putting it in and then I was like, hold on, I know you guys like hearing that, so let me finish putting it in. Okay, all right, let's get started and cheers to the weekend. I hope you guys are having a fabulous weekend so far. It is a hectic one here in Vegas. It's raining really freaking bad today. So I could just imagine how the streets are. So I hope you guys are all being safe out there. So let me get over here and do some of this. And this is like the hot and spicy noodle, like in the bowl. All right, y'all, that's a little hot. But we have here some sushi, some spicy mayo, and some eel sauce, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put some eel sauce. I'll start over here. Cause they only gave me one and I'm like, okay. They trying to be stingy with it. Yeah, so like I said, it's a busy weekend here in Vegas. There's a lot going on. There's a fight going on, the political cactus going on. NASCAR and a hockey game. All going on in Vegas right now. So I thought it was a full moon because I went to the store. You guys know where I get my sushi. I get at Smith's. I have a market center by my house, so they have like the sushi chefs there. Have a bite. They make this on the spot. Okay, let's get into the story time. All right, so October of 2013, there was a mom and a daughter, and they were extremely close. And what was crazy is it reminds me of me and my mom. And guess what the mom's name is, y'all? Ida. My mom's freaking name. Okay, so Ida, and then her name was Jenna. They were extremely close. Ida was already 65 and Jenna was in her 30s, and you know, they were living together in New York. This is in the Bronx. And Jenna had met, she had already been with this man for about 10 years, but so 10 years before that, she was in college. She met a man. His name was Andrew Scott. And he came from a bad background, a bad home, and he ended up staying with them, living with them. The mom said, we'll take him in. The mom was so kind-hearted, like my mom. She said she'll take him in, no problems. You know, she wanted to help as much as she could. And she saw that, you know, he made her daughter happy. So she brought him in, took him in. They stayed in an apartment in the Bronx for a couple years. And so Ida was going to retire and she wanted to leave the house to the apartment to her daughter. That was going to be their gift. Okay, so she told her daughter she can have it. Her daughter and him were very, very happy. She's getting ready to pack and leave. And oh, and then Jenna went to school for medical. They had been together 10 years, you know, like they were going to school and everything. She graduated and had like a good career going for herself. It didn't say what he was going to school for. It just said she was in the medical field. So, as the mom's getting ready to go, she had noticed that they were having problems. She had noticed that they were having problems, and she was just like, what's going on? Carmen then tells her, my debit card was missing, and I seen that Andrew was using it. Andrew was using my debit cards. And so Ida, you know, had to talk with him. He told her what it was. She told him he had to leave, that she's not about to give her house up to a man that's stealing from her daughter. Andrew then became obsessive, coming over to her house, always saying he forgot something, making up excuses, just randomly showing up, you know, like little crazy stuff. Let me try the California roll. So, one night, okay, so detectives start looking in because her and her mom were brutally stabbed and killed. Jenna was stabbed like 20 times all over her body. So sad. They had noticed that they had been killed by the brother that came to visit them to check on them because he hasn't heard from them. So they started investigating. Okay, so they started checking the financial records, her bank statements. You know, that's the first thing that usually goes on when you know, there's a murder. They'll take anything that they can. Okay, so fast forward, detectives go, they check her bank statements. Her card has been used, and they see a man walking into a bank, but he was a little bit taller than him, so they couldn't link it on him. And then on top of it, there is a woman. So they bring Andrew in for questioning, and they see that he has a cast. And they ask him how he got it. He said he got beat up in the neighborhood, and he had a woman testify for him. Come to find out, that woman tells the detectives he's not dating her. He hasn't been dating Jenna in a while. He has a new girl that he's dating. So he had been playing Jenna, y'all. Either playing her or no, he was playing her. And he had and then he really got with the girl once they broke up. Like, he was already talking to this girl, but okay, so detectives were getting real, like, you know, confused now. So they bring him in again. Okay, they find out about the other girl and they ask him, well, who's this other girl? Brittany. He tells them it's his new girl and that, you know, it has nothing to do with, the murder of Jenna and Ida. Then they bring her in. Brittany is like a junkie, right? She ends up ratting him out because she wasn't trying to get in trouble like that. So she ends up ratting him out, and then he starts admitting. He was saying that he did it because Brittany told him, if you love me, you'd kill her. And before that, they got all the credit card and debit card information before they killed him. But, so the mystery is, who's the other man? The mystery was, who's the other man? So, this is what they did. They went in, they got all the debit card information. Brittany was getting stabbed brutally when she was asking him, why are you doing this? And Jenna said, Jenna was getting stabbed, and Brittany said, you a killer if you love me. And they were, I'm thinking they were on drugs. They didn't really specify, but who in their right mind would just be killing people? You know what I mean? Like, in their right mind. Like, you have to be on something, especially this woman that you've been with for almost 10 years. Okay, so, she admitted to the cops she was a junkie, and then they got all their debit card and credit card information and killed them and left them there to die. They hit the Ida with the baseball bat that she had in her house at all times. He already knew that was there. And so they hit her with it, and it cracked her skull. Her skull was cracked inside of her brain, inside of her head. I'm sorry, y'all. This sushi is just so bomb right now. And yeah, so they took all the information. Okay, so my bad, y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm getting sidetracked. So, the man that was there, that was too tall, his name was Joshua. He was their friend. He knew what was going on. He had gave him all of the evidence as far as the knives, the bats, and all that to him to get rid of. And so the cameras wouldn't find them. He gave them their debit card and credit card information and told them to get the money out. Because he told them, like, my ex-mom got some money. They go to trial. Brittany testifies against Andrew. Brittany got 14 years for telling on him. Andrew got 50 years to life. And Joshua only got, I believe, 7 years for being a part of the crime, but he wasn't there. Crazy, y'all. I always believe, I've heard Charlemagne say this, like, the craziest people come from, like, Florida and I think he said New York. I was born in New York. I always went for summertime to be with my cousin. I saw the crazy out there, y'all. I mean, It's sad. And I just want to say this, like, don't ever let your guard down, no matter what, because if she didn't know what was going on to him in those 10 years, like, and I've only been with my man 3.5 years, like, I'm sure she really thought she knew him. And she said he said when he was stabbing her, she was saying, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I thought you loved me. That was good, y'all. I'm done with that, y'all. You know, he kept saying, she kept telling him, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I thought you loved me. And I don't know, that's what I'm saying. Like, was he on drugs? I don't know the whole situation. I don't know if they did a drug test on him, because how do you do that to someone you've been with for 10 years? But then I'm sure there's other fatal attractions with people who have been married for 30, 40 years, and they'll sit there and turn on their partner. Y'all, to be honest, these fatal attraction stories be scaring me. I'm not gonna lie, I be watching these episodes and I be getting scared my damn self. I'll be over there looking at Tommy like, you gonna kill me? But I think also too, you could tell if someone got like some issues, and it don't have to be that they killed someone else, but you know, you have to keep an eye on people, y'all, like, you know, I already be telling y'all the same thing. How do they react when they're mad? Little stuff like that. How do they react when they're mad? What do they find interest in? Like, what shows do they like to watch? And sometimes the truth is all in front of your eyes, baby. And all you got to do is just pay attention and look. Don't be a fool to the D. Don't be a fool to the P. Pay attention to who you dating, y'all. Don't settle just because you're alone. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here in these streets. But anyways, I'm excited. I just got word that one of my good friends wants to do a collab, and we're gonna eat some interesting foods, a few that I've never tasted. So hopefully next weekend we can get that out the way. I love trying new foods, and especially like seafood and stuff like that. So probably try that out. And yeah, I'm excited. I mean, whoever wants to do a collab, whoever wants to eat on camera, don't be shy. You need to have character. I mean, I know me, I'd be a little dull sometimes, but I feel like towards the end of the mukbang, I'm usually opening up. But that's something that it's gonna come. I'm gonna open up and it'll come out. A lot of people are shy in front of the camera. It's not the same as you Snapchatting and having a whole bunch of filters on to cover yourself. This is for real. I don't put any filters on my videos. Yeah, I mean, if you like to have fun, if you like to eat, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. All right, y'all. I think I'm tapping out. This was so freaking delicious. Like I said, I have a Smith's marketplace. It's not a regular Smith's, y'all. It's not the one that you just go, you know, on the corner. This one's ducked off. You know what I mean? Like people from Mount Charleston, like people that live in the mountains go and shop over there for like the week because they don't have any grocery stores or anything in their neighborhood. And they have a sushi place. They have a cheese lady that's just sitting there letting you try out all the cheeses. You got a bar in there. Girl, I'll be feeling fancy when I go in there, you know? So I felt fancy today. I know I've been doing like the same ones, like mukbangs, but that's how I eat. I don't really eat like be eating fast food like that. I mean, I have like 3 or 4, like 3 fast foods. I don't really consider Chipotle fast food like that, but that's what I eat. I told you I don't know when I'm gonna be having a burger again, and if I am gonna have a burger, it's gonna be In-N-Out Burger. But I need to find time to go because you guys, like YouTube, I know you guys, I've been hearing like some comments like, oh my gosh, you eat in front of camera, that must be super easy, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Getting ready, making sure the baby is asleep at the exact same time that my food is ready, because the noodles was a little soggy, but they bomb like that, because I had to go upstairs, change Cyrus. You know, I fed him already, so he was fed. You know, play with him till, because now he ain't a newborn no more. He's up. He's like up now. To make sure that he's tired, I had to put him in his swing, play his favorite music, because he needs to be listening to the music when he's on the swing. And then he needs to look at me a few more times before he starts dozing off. You know what I mean? Like, and then I could come down. And, oh, and mind you, I got to get dressed, put my makeup on, do my hair, make sure the food is ready, make sure the camera is ready, set up the camera. And that's only for the beginning, honey, okay? And then when I'm done off of this and I get off of here, I go download this into my laptop, honey, okay? And then that takes a minute for it to upload, like these 15, 20, 30-minute videos. Yeah, I have to upload that into my laptop, and then I have to edit it. Y'all, please. Literally, it's an all-day process. So, and especially when you have a child, like, y'all, like, and if you are a single mom, I say this every time, I applaud you, because at least me, like, later on, Tommy will get home and take over him, and then I get to, like, play on my YouTube and figure out my analytics and all that. But y'all, this is work, okay? The eating part is the easiest, yes. But behind the scenes, what makes all this go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle is not easy. So, this is a hobby for me. I'm not getting paid yet. I'm working on getting my following up. So that's how you know that this is a hobby for me. Playing on my laptop, learning new things, finding these top topics for you guys. It's really, it's fun for me. And you guys, talking to you guys and getting like, people do DM me or they write in the comments. My girl Tish, she's you know, battling cancer and she's going through chemo, and I believe that her cancer is gone. I'm sorry, Tish. I'm bringing you up, but you're my girl. But yeah, she says, I enjoy watching your food because I can't eat the same way anymore. So I'm getting that. I'm getting new mommies that are, you know, hitting me up on the DMs, you know, shouting me out, telling me what they want to eat, trying out my going vegan 7 days and they can't eat this right now, type thing, y'all. So I am getting love and support, even if it's from the back end, but you could see my numbers and you could see my views as well. And I love you guys all for showing me some love. I really, really do. And every time I put a video up, I'm getting new subscribers. So I'm going to leave it here. I don't want to bore you guys to death. I want you guys to have a wonderful, fabulous weekend. Like I said, y'all in Vegas, turn up. It is a turn up weekend. I'm going to be here with Cyrus catching up on my Housewives and Good Girls. I just started watching that. Shout out to Jen for letting me know about the show. But anyways, I love you guys all. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment and share with your friends and family. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Cheers.